Kakarot defeated King Piccolo. Vegeta told him not to destroy the egg, cause it'll kill Kami, and Kakarot complied. The two Saiyans met Bulma, Chi-Chi, and Roshi, who proposed to train them. The two agreed, but not at the time being. After a bit, the Red Ribbon Army starts shit, and Kakarot goes alone to get rid of them. Kakarot then stays on Earth, and Bulma takes Kakarot's ship to visit Vegeta. Vegeta then moves Saiyans to Mars to be closer to Bulma's home. What is the Saiyans' fate from now on? My name is Michael from Vegeta T23, and welcome to What If Vegeta Was Born with Ultra Instinct Part 4. Sit back and enjoy the intro.
11 o'clock, who's ringing my phone? I'm just cool, laid back like Nina Simone. And that's fresh.
It's Urza, Michael's wife. Make sure you subscribe to Vegeta T23 and turn on notifications if you'd like to be notified of the next upload. If you wish to get the notification the second the video is out, join the T23 Discord server. The folks are friendly and you can meet your favorite Saiyid King. All of the socials are in the description and on the channel page.
After settling on Mars, the Saiyans got accustomed to Earth's next door and even made a deal with Earthlings. Kami allowed them, sensing good intentions amongst them. Some Saiyans started dating humans due to some being uptight, one of the better qualities Saiyans find pleasing in women. Vegeta finally joins in with Kakarot on training with Master Roshi, and they begin training alongside Krillin and Yamcha. The two humans get a good power increase from sparring with the Saiyan King, and so does Kakarot, to which Vegeta ramps up with the training on. After a few years, the four have trained up quite a good bit. Kakarot is now an adult and is in very high 100,000s when it comes to power level, and the humans are respectively in the 30k range. Even Roshi got a good boost, however not too far behind from Krillin and Yamcha. Roshi then appoints them all for a Tenkaichi Budokai. When it comes to Vegeta, Vegeta is already married and has children with Bulma. His first child is called Trunks, courtesy of Bulma since Vegeta allowed her to call their son. Bulma was pleased to know he's calm when it comes to that, but Vegeta knew his next child will be his naming opportunity. As they prepare for the tournament, Kakarot and Chi-Chi meet up. Kakarot wants to take the steps to have a family at long last, also not really listening to his father about him having a Saiyan mate, and he proposes to Chi-Chi with traditional Saiyan housewife clothes. This gets into a heated argument, but Chi-Chi does say yes. With it, the tournament preparations are done. At the tournament grounds, Kakarot, Vegeta, Krillin, Yamcha, and Bulma arrive to the scene. Having Bulma there is kind of odd, but knowing that she trained to withstand high gravity suggests that she can fend for herself. The tournament is split up between fighters, and the fighters are decided. Tien and Tao, Yamcha and Bulma, Krillin and Kakarot, and Vegeta is battling some random green goblin. He quickly figures out that is Piccolo Jr. and that he is here most likely for revenge. The tournament begins and the matches go as said. Tien gets betrayed after a while of fighting Tao and eventually wins against him, apologizing to Roshi and joining his training regime. Yamcha and Bulma fight and he's too pussy to fight her. However, she isn't as weak as he thinks, so she puts his ass down to prove that she's not the weak one here. After the two came to terms, they began fighting, and after a long battle, Bulma is outsmarted and tripped out of the ring. Krillin and Kakarot fight for the sake of it, even though Krillin knows he will lose. He still gives everything he has in the fight. Either way, Kakarot ultimately wins. Vegeta and Piccolo start the battle, and Vegeta does nothing but stand in one place and dodges Piccolo's offenses. Not budging an inch, Vegeta just starts heating up the playing field so Piccolo slows down and gets cornered on his own. That's exactly what happens, and Piccolo flies up in the air, performing a Makanko Sapo and throwing it at the ring right towards Vegeta. Vegeta simply deflects the beam right back to Piccolo and it pierces through Piccolo's stomach. Piccolo is now struggling to stay alive, and to make matters worse, Vegeta is coming closer to Piccolo.
Hey, you're a pretty good fighter. Well, if I do say so myself. But know this, As long as they're Saiyans, you're no match. You insolent little shit. Being evil can be good for you. Believe me, I was like that too. Just loosen up and take a look at life from a brighter perspective.
Vegeta manages to make Piccolo see that what he's been doing was what the voices in his head told him to do, and he stopped listening to them, letting Kami also loosen up as well, watching the situation unfold on the lookout. Tien and Yamcha then fight, and Yamcha obviously wins, due to such a huge power gap. Even though Yamcha was cornered by Tien's techniques, he ultimately won. Kakarot and Vegeta fight, and Kakarot knows how this will unfold, but has a trick up his sleeve. Hey Vegeta, you know you're not a Super Saiyan, right?
I am. I was born as one after 1,000 years.
Then explain this! Kakarot starts screaming, powering up as his power skyrockets a dozen at a time. Vegeta senses Kakarot's power surge and can't believe Kakarot is about to use his power. But after Kakarot is done and an aura explodes, Kakarot is seen sporting blonde hair, green eyes, and a golden aura. I tried going into the same power that you have for years now, and I was too consumed over the fact that only you had it. So I went to train on my own and fought a space storm. I stood no chance against all the thunder surrounding me, and I was about to quit when I snapped and achieved this form.
This is not even close to what my power is. How is that a Super Saiyan?
Well, if you remember from our legend, a Super Saiyan was born, but he was a raged fuel beast, capable of destroying even the mightiest of foes. You're a calm and collected Saiyan. I needed pure rage before finding my calm in the storm. Kakarot has found a true version of a Super Saiyan, leaving Vegeta back in his mystery of what does he have and how does it work. Either way, he seeks to combine Super Saiyan with his power. Vegeta was left in the mystery of his power once again and is seeking answers. Either way, the battle has begun and Vegeta won simply because Vegeta's form is vastly more superior to regular Super Saiyan. The finals were up and Vegeta battles Yamcha. Yamcha knows he will lose but still displays his fighting style, managing to somehow graze Vegeta's cheek. Eventually, Yamcha forfeits and Vegeta wins. Vegeta is then granted 100,000 Zeni, but he gives it as a gift for Kakarot's wedding, adding a 0 or 2 behind. Having the celebrations done, Kakarot and Chi-Chi settle down and start living together. It's been 7 years since the Tenkaichi Budokai, and there are a lot of changes done to both humanity and the Saiyans. Humanity was given some tech from the Saiyans and they managed to create a lot of new technological goodness, while Saiyans were given some tech from the humans, which they improved. Some humans also moved to Mars and started living there due to overpopulation, so the humans were now equalized. As for our Z fighters, Vegeta's son Trunks is now 8 and Kakarot also got a son they called Bardock, after Kakarot's own father. Piccolo settled down on Mars, as they have training equipment and so he was training hard these last couple of years, occasionally coming to train with Vegeta and Kakarot. As for the two, they are accustomed to the life on Earth and are also wearing casual clothes. They also have a custom gi that they've manufactured based on the original designs. They are quite the team and Kakarot has learned to harness the power of a Super Saiyan like his base form, just like how Vegeta did with his form. In the meantime, however, Vegeta summoned Shenron to ask him about his power and he learned it's a divine power of the angels called Ultra Instinct, and that the power relies on the calmness of the user and his instincts to dodge and attack without thinking. Vegeta finally knows that he was born more special than initially thought. All of a sudden, they feel a strange power spike. A long distance away from their training grounds, so they go and check it out. When they get there, out of the machine comes out someone with purple hair and a stern glare. With that, the plot thickens, and our Z fighters are in for a surprise. What might this new guy want? And with that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think I'm not trustable, then click dislike. But if you liked the video, hit the like button. please feel free to check out the sparring partners on my channel page and give them some love. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below. And as always, peace out.